almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Luis Severino. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look off, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
First pitch, 107.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Severino kicks, deals. The other way. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
Right fielder,
a guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Paul Goldschmidt.
I mean, this guy is turning in a terrific season right now, hitting north of 340 so far this year. You know, there aren't a whole lot of staffs who can consistently get him out, whether it's starters, relievers, closers. He's seriously a valuable piece in this lineup.
Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And Judge spoils that one. One out, bases empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it, 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 outs, bases empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To the right side, Kurtz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Luke Weaver. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Wilson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In there at the knees for a strike.
0-2.
And the next pitch is way outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. The count now 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. Two outs, base is empty.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing there for the A's. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Severino back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 homers already in this series.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Lede settles under it and makes the catch. One down.
Batting 6th, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Goldie stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Swung on, popped up left side. Wilson snags it for the second out.
Batting 7th, catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Foul ball there. To short, could be two. Volpe toss to second onto Goldschmidt. That's two.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's your strike.
Two. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Cabrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. First pitch is in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone. 2-2. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jorbit Bebos.
So digging in, Jorbit Bebos. That's in there. 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Swing and a ball popped up. Urshela settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Ben Rice.
Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. Grounded out his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. And that one clips the corner. Cabrera, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. This one high in the air to left center. Bleday moving under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Just missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. One now. Swings through that
one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 2 outs.
That's ball two.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Severino just misses there.
That's a really good take.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and that is that. Yanks strand a pair, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off,
Luis Urias.
second baseman, Luis Urias.
And that's in for a strike. And the 0-1. And that one moves his feet.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Batting 8.
This is J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
That's outside,
that's out.
and it's 1-0. And
That's
another ball. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right side, Bebas. Tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the
Batting
third.
9th, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here's Gio Urshela. That's in there, and that's strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Swing and a foul straight back. And there's a ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop,
Jacob Wilson. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Urshela leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two outs. And that is out of play. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a little bit low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Brent Rooker, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. The A's strand one. Still no score. Start of the fourth. Now here is Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
There's a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. In the air right side on Duhar. On the move. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason
So up next,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Flied out his first time. A little bit low.
Ball 1. 1-0.
A little bit high, and the count is 2-0. Man at first, 1 away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one is inside, ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Dominguez headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Golden opportunity right here. Top of the zone for a called strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Top half of inning number 4. That's a strike. 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. J.P. Sears, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Vito getting cranked up as well. Out to center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So 2 down now. And here is Jorbit Bibas. That clips the corner.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Just missed.
1-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
You know, these A's just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
Now that is left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Nobody out, runner at first. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
We got a full count.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luke Weaver won't go any further, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Will Warren into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, no outs. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1 on to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Out front, rip foul. And it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter now, Ben Rice.
Hitter, Ben Rice.
Severino back to work. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That misses, and a full count now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Severino will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Osvaldo Bido. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Bido.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rice on at first, nobody out. And another ball.
Ball inside.
Oh, look at the stop. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Now batting center fielder Cody
A potential
Bellinger.
double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
First and second, no outs. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. No outs. Runners at first and second. Grounder might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Over to first. Safe.
Now batting the first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Strike on the inside corner.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
First and third, 1 down. Hit on the ground might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
16.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Athletics need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next offering away upstairs.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
This one in the air. Cabrera has a beat on it. And there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Luis Urias.
Luis Urias, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. just missed. Late on that fastball.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And that's outside. 2-1. The Yanks leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Chop to the left side. And he can't come up with it. First and second, 1 out. Urshela now at the plate, and he's already singled in this game.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Urias, the lead runner at second. Bleday at first. 1 gone. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. And it remains 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just misses. Counts full, 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him swinging.
Now batting,
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Wilson.
0 for 2 in this one. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Yerry De Los Santos getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Matzik, a left-hander, also throwing. First and second, 2 down. And it's 1-1. And that's just foul.
Two balls.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And now it's filled up. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Brent Rooker would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bert. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Ripped to short. Off balance throw in time. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Huge opportunity missed there. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Beto, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2 is the count.
And that's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. There's the strike. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, safe at the plate. And they lead by 3.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin Wells will hit next.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yankees up by 3.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Beto checks the runner. Volpe back on a dive. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
3-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 4-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. Runner takes off. He caught it behind his back. And that's a great play for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there.
Yankees,
just rolled over it. Got the
baseman,
ground ball.
Jorbit Bibas.
Jorbit Bibas stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball. Wells, the runner at second with 1 away. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Hard hit to third. Fires over to first. And they get the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Ben Rice.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the DH, Ben Rice. Fastball for a strike. The 0-2. And ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he grounds one to the right side. Kurtz takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. The Yankees 4 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Williams getting loose as well. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Volpe racing over to make the catch.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swings through that.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
The A's down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground and foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. One down, base is empty. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. Hit weakly on the ground. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
A's.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
60.
Justin Sterner.
Justin
on for his 20th appearance of the year. And now big number 99, Aaron
Yankees,
Judge.
right fielder,
1 for
Aaron
3.
Judge.
And Judge takes a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how
the center
defensive
fielder,
hitters can
Bellinger.
become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Bellinger, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yerry De Los Santos. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Urias.
Second baseman, Luis Urias.
Right through there for a strike. Misses off the plate. 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. One, two now. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Throw sails over his head at first. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Now, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Gio Urshela to the plate. To the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Off the plate inside, ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 outs. And he takes a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. T.J. McFarland.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez.
Yankees, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And he pumps it a strike. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Volpe stands in now and watches strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, Brent Rooker. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground, could be 2. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Just missed. Soderstrom at first, one gone. And another ball.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Just missed.
3-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. And a base hit right there. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Really important at bat coming up now.
Two on, one out. And now the right fielder, Miguel Andujar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tying run at the plate. Up the middle, Volpe. The flip to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, J.P. Sears.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Ferguson getting ready to go. The 1-0. And that one missing low. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. That one's in there, and that is strike 2. And this is inside. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Soderstrom grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jorbeat Bebos digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
That's in there. And 1-1. Bases empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 2-2. One down, base is empty, and they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up, and that will fall.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Rice in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses way outside. Next offering misses down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 1 out. Aaron Judge at the plate. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Judge waits. That one ripped, but foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's inside, and it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it for the K. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And foul ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Lede. And that is that. 2 left on. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Bridges. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 33.
And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Leading off for the A's, first baseman, number 16.
Fastball is outside. Bridges, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a two-seamer. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. That one pushed foul. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's too high. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first. One out, bottom of the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. Luis Urias now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ball 1 there.
Inside, ball 2.
That's way outside, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now
they're not ready to go home quite yet.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. J.J. Bleday will hit next. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And now the count is even. Urias, the base runner at first with 1 out. In the air, out towards right center. Bellinger sizes this one up. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
The Athletics down to their last out. Gio Urshela steps in. Right through there for a strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
And now,
we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Just about ready to go, and starting in this one, Drew Rasmussen.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one off the mark, and the count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Jackson Chourio.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Jackson Chourio in now, takes ball one off the plate. Fought off foul. One out, base is empty. Misses inside, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Walls throws to first. That's it out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Christian.
Now it's Christian Yelich. That missed by a lot. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Tap to first, Aranda. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the hill, number 39.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz now. That one fouled off. The pitch. That one out to right. Freeland squeezes it, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1.
All set for the start of the inning. And now it's William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues. And this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother. And he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Jankowski hauls it in, and there's one away.
That is it. The second baseman, Bryce.
This is Bryce Terang. To the right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
2 down, bases empty. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now here's Jake Bauers. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Hoskins off of first with 2 away. That one missed. And a foul ball. Two outs. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. And that is the inning. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Aranda.
Out towards right center field. Chourio on the move to the alley. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. In the air, left side. Bauers sizing this one up. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, the right fielder,
Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's a little bit high.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. That'll do it for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Rasmussen back to work. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Digging in, number 21 in there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
So the lineup flips over. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Jankowski drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Jackson Chorio, the next to hit,
11,
grounded out
Jackson
to short in his first
Chorio.
trip. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Right through there for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it. To improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And that'll do it. Milwaukee leaves 1, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the veteran outfielder, Travis Jankowski.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that drops in for a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Taylor Walls.
And now it's going to be Taylor Walls.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. First pitch misses. The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. Towards first, Hoskins. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Jansen getting the start at catcher, hitting ninth in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
0-1.
In for a strike. Good slider. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. Get out of town. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And here is William Contreras. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, center field. Meisner under it, and out number 1 on the grab.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off to the right.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and he's out.
The first baseman, number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses with that one.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Milwaukee strikes first on this solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Reds,
and stepping in
the
is the speedy number 14.
Simpson.
And ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Rips one to right, and it goes just foul.
inside, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Lau at the plate, 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Misses outside, ball 1. The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. That one in there across the letters. Check swing, called strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now, Yandy Diaz. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Rays down by a run. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 down, runner at first. Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Runner takes off. Just a slow ground ball this time. Terang over to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays. Fly to left his first time. Strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air to left down the line. Bowers turns to the right on the move. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Jake Bowers.
Jake Bowers.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Lau sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
And the batter
Joseph
will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Bunting, and it's in the air. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses, and the count 1-1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
On its way to the corner, Caballero on the move towards foul ground. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The 1-2. Base hit, left center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Rasmussen keeping him close. Next to hit, Sal Frelick. And that one fouled off. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And a good eye there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Stays alive. Next one misses, and a count now even up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Hands full.
This one in the dirt. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jackson.
Go ahead,
Chorio.
run on base. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chorio. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score, and the Brewers take the lead.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Misses off the inside. And that's ball 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Ryan Pepio up and loosening in the pen. Bradley also getting ready. Two on, 2 outs. That one misses.
And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
High fly ball out towards left center. Meisner sizes this one up. And that's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Caballero.
Caballero.
Swing and a foul out of play. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering way off the plate. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now Travis Jankowski. 0 for 1 so far. Not even close there. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Reaching down, makes the
batter,
catch.
number 6. Shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The Rays trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's Jansen to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pickoff throw. Walls dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Walls, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 2, the Rays 1.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Ryan Pepio.
Now pitching for
and compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
William Contreras digs in now. 0-2 in this one.
William Contreras.
There's a strike. Pepio, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's outside. 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Good eye right there.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
So up next, Bryce Terang has grounded out a couple of times. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they go quietly there. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Brewers 2, the Rays 1. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's a speed threat, number 14. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a bunt towards third. Scoops it up barehanded. Got him. Nice play.
Pretty flashy with the barehand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
Wow.
Brandon Loud. And there's the strike. That's out to center field. Bowers sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Up next for the Rays.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Pulls that one foul. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Aranda really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Left field. Bowers puts it away, and that will end the inning. The Rays strand just the one, and they trail it here 2-1. We go to the top of the seventh. Now the left fielder, Jake Bowers.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 9, Jake
Pepia
Bowers.
back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That one hammered left field. That's back there. On the warning track and hauls it in.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Outside low, and that's ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Now batting, the third baseman, Caleb.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Headed down the line. Caballero giving chase. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two outs. Started to swing, held up. And a foul ball. Runner on the go. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Brewers 2, the Rays 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball driven out to center. On the move, heading back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Sliced hard but foul.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths. Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air center field. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 20, Travis Jankowski.
Travis Jankowski next to hit for the Rays. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. 3rd out. Down in order, go the Rays. And our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Garrett
Rays,
Clevenger gets the ball now.
number 60.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Jackson Chorio getting ready to
the
hit.
Center fielder, number 11, Jackson Chorio.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Here comes Christian Yelich. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Foul ball there. And that's down and away. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Eric Orrs getting loose out there. Uceta also throwing. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 2, the Rays 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Abner Uribe.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Junior Caminero.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
First pitch just misses. And that one fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
And the batter now, Danny Jansen, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a strike on the outside edge. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Chourio sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chandler.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's just foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras makes the catch. And that is the inning. Rays held in check here. They're down 2-1. We go to the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Clevenger in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 1 for 3. First offering and it just misses. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. Hoskins pushes it foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
The left fielder, number 9.
Jake Bauers will hit next.
Bauers.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat. At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And there's the automatic. Hoskins leads off first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
2 on, 1 out. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Caballero makes the grab for the second out. Now the third baseman.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Bottom of the order here, Boo. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Brewers 2, the Rays 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Trevor McGill.
Now,
well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, Trevor more or less. McGill. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game. Brandon Lau now at the plate.
Brandon Lau.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. And fouled off. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And a breaking ball misses outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one the other way, and it stays fair. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that's outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Cameron Meisner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, Meisner digs in now. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
And that's downstairs. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2. So the tying run at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.